Let's go over the title, guys. Strength is a skill. And people are like, what do you mean strength is a skill? It's just being strong. There's nothing technical about it. Well, actually, strength is a skill for many reasons. One, just talking about strength training in general, learning the skill of how to hold everything in the perfect position with the perfect movements and patterns, the way everything, the bracing, the way everything has to be so perfect to perform this heavy duty 1 rep max. Very technical. So that alone is a simplification of why strength is a skill. Secondly, though, this implies in the martial arts realm, I'm a martial artist first. I train strength because I'm just trying to be the best killer I can be. And I realized at a certain point, I used to think my technique was going to take me all the way. And I was like, I don't need to have too much strength. I just need a little bit. And my technique is going to take me as far as I need to go. But I was wrong. You know, not only are there lots of enhanced people out there, but there's lots of people who are just better than you in a technical aspect and stronger than you in general. And it just, you come to a realization, or at least I did, where I was like, I can see how they were so much more technical than me with the strength on top of that. I was like, I know, like, I can get better, but for some reason I couldn't. And I was like, well, it's the strength. That's the missing factor. And as soon as I started implementing the strength training, it first started with calisthenics. I didn't know how to use barbells before COVID. So, yeah. And then COVID happened and I met some savages. And I was like, I'm strong. You know, I got this. But I barely knew how to deadlift, barely knew how to squat with a barbell. And people were pulling, doing more weight than me for everything. But I was like, I know I'm strong, but I can't do it. So I came to the realization, I was like, this is the shit I need to learn to up my game when it comes to grappling and wrestling and martial arts in general. I was like, this is what's going to get me stronger, is this heavy duty work that I don't normally do. I normally would do like a high rep scheme type of thing, lots of cardio, run miles a day, sometimes 10 miles a day. Like, it was stupid. I guess it was good for my goals if I'm trying to be a fighter, but you know, it was bad for the body. It was catabolic. And I was like, basically, I was losing my hair faster too, working out so much and not eating as much fuel as I needed to for the amount I was working out. That's a topic for another story. But got stronger and stronger, and all of a sudden, I became like this savage. I became a way better grappler. Martial arts, everything became more of an imposing force. And I was like, wow, strength really does make a difference. It's in just fucking everything. It really is a skill because it upped my skill up, right? It's not just about being strong, but the strength let me get better on top of like being able to control people and being able to play defense better. Like, all of these things just came together so much more when you're stronger. That's really just the missing factor for a lot of people. I feel like if you think like me, or you know, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people might think like me. We're like, I don't need that much strength. I just need technique my whole life. And I'm like, we do need technique, right? Technique is great. That's what makes me feel confident. Like, I was smaller. I was training and grappling and taking down people who are legit 300 pounds, right? But that's not everyone. Those people were just less technical. And, you know, I couldn't really get my arms around them. So it wasn't like a beautiful takedown. You basically have to get them off balance, get a single leg, sloppy. And you definitely don't want them falling on you because you have an issue. But if I was just a little bit stronger, it would be easier and I wouldn't gas out as much. I would have more control of myself. Maybe them being on top wouldn't be as bad either. You know, now that I'm squatting and deadlifting so much weight compared to when I first started, I mean, I never thought I'd get so strong, and now I'm like, I haven't reached my full potential. Now I have so much more. I haven't even reached the final form. But yeah, strength is totally a skill. And if you can move and be a savage and be super explosive, you're a scary person.